greatest hits.
It's John Leslie in for Gina McKee today, coming to you from the fantastic library bar at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. And I'm joined now by Divalusion.
Yeah.
Yes, now.
We made up a whole word.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that word before. It's all about the diva.
It is.
Yeah, we like to say right at the top of our show, we say, our show tonight, we're celebrating all things diva. They're great musical divas that have stood the test of time, that are loved by children, teenagers, adults, grandparents. We try to cover them all. And also some other sorts of divas. Every sort of diva there is, we really try to touch on. And we really did our best to make sure it wasn't your normal tribute show. We're not just going to say, and then this person sang this song. Don't you remember that? It's a little playful, a little silly, sometimes a little dramatic. And so far, the audiences have really enjoyed Divalusion.
Like that, little dramatic.
Yeah, well, you have to say it dramatically when you say it. I am doing a show about divas, of course, so.
Yes. And you've come together especially for this, have you?
Yeah. So we met, it'll be about a year
ago.
Yeah. And Christina was over in London, and she was playing the Hippodrome with her own show.
Wow.
One of her own shows. She has many diva moments. And I hosted that show for her.
Yeah.
And we
She's not acting very diva at the moment.
No, she's
Yeah.
not. She never does. It's all up front. It's only for the stage.
Okay.
And yeah, we just hit it off, and we have the same sense of humour, and we were kind of thrown together in a strange situation where it was her debut in the UK, and we didn't know how it was going to go because, of course, it's the first one, and you never know.
I'm
And
being from New York, obviously.
Get
Not
away.
British with this accent.
Get away.
But
What?
and it went crazy, and yeah, London just went mad for her.
yeah,
in
and
the UK.
I think that the one little piece that I'll put in is that, Velma, Ian, was the person who said, I think you should do it. I think you should come to London and play the Hippodrome. And he sort of facilitated that happening for me. And Velma Shelley has her own residency performing at the Hippodrome over there. So I saw her, thought she was fabulous. She liked me. And so anyway, we all became very close throughout the whole process. And so I'm very
Divalusion's
grateful.
born. So when you're paying tribute to divas,
Yeah.
how you manage? You singing a song by them, a song about them,
Well,
narrating about them, dressing up like them.
Well, we can't
All
tell you
of that,
everything,
actually.
otherwise. Yeah, actually, I would say everything you just said. We can't
Okay.
tell you too much, otherwise I feel like nobody would come to the show. But yes, I feel like a lot of people coming to the show do want to hear, a Shirley Bassey song, and they do want to hear a Celine Dion song or Barbara Streisand and all that. And if we spent time doing all that, we certainly couldn't do it in 60 minutes for each great diva.
Yep.
So we have different ways of presenting them, but we do a lot of it seriously and a lot of it quite comedically, a lot of it with impressions as well. I do a lot of impressions, and we even finagle Velma into doing some impressions at the end of the show. So
The lovely Velma.
the
with
lovely
his,
Velma.
with his makeup on.
yeah.
So give me a little impression and give me a little song, if you suppose.
Okay, what? Let me think about this. Who do you like? You know Celine Dion, right?
Yes.
So I always like to have a little fun and think about what certain celebrities would sound like singing songs they don't normally sing. So what is a classic song that everybody knows?
My
A
heart will
Celine
go
Dion?
on.
Yeah.
Right, that's a Celine Dion song.
Yes.
So Celine singing that is near, far, wherever you are, I believe that no heart does go on. But if she were to sing Happy Birthday, that's what interests me, her singing something we haven't heard her sing.
Okay, out of the zone.
Right.
That's another one.
Like,
Yep.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. See? So I have fun with that,
Okay.
and we switch things up a little bit.
Yeah.
And what do you do then, Velma?
What do I do?
You've got to contribute here.
What do you do? Well, so when we first came up with
me one.
Divalusion,
Right.
it's an illusion of divas, and we're either impersonating them or celebrating them. So they're not in the room, but we are the illusion that they are there. So, but my character Velma likes to explore almost like the evolution of divas. So it's not just famous singers. It's how it's
The industry of the diva
icons.
came about.
Yeah, exactly,
got it.
and the behaviour how one behaves as a diva. So, for example, I can kind of say it.
Yeah,
We touch
go
on
for it.
Thatcher at one point. So like what Christina was talking about, taking a song that you wouldn't necessarily put with that person,
Yes.
and whacking them together, it suddenly becomes hysterical. So I have a lovely moment. I won't spoil that one in the show where I do that. Thatcher has a lovely little
Dramatic diva
belty
number.
ballad. And then another one that I enjoy to do, which I won't do now because it'll sound horrific, is taking a song that is really overproduced in the pop charts. Because a lot of time when we hear a big, great diva classic, they're so overproduced. Especially like this is why we love them, because we love the drama. But Shirley Bassey is a perfect example of massive songs with massive orchestrations and massive costumes and massive tits. Can I say tits? Oh, wait.
No.
Okay. So then we like to strip. So I like to. We both like to do this. Is strip a song back and sing
Okay.
it as it's written. Because most writers come up with an idea of a song because it's a story.
Take on a different journey.
Yeah.
Take it on a different journey. Yeah.
Well said.
Marvellous. Well, where are you appearing? What time?
We are at Assembly Checkpoint every night at 7:25.
7:25 on the dot.
Okay, Velma, Christina, it's been a pleasure.
You
Thank
too.
you very
All
much.
the best.
Thank you.
The greatest